It's a nice day out this morning. Got a little bit of a breeze. I don't know if you can hear that wind noise. The clouds look pretty. It's supposed to be a super sunny, super hot day today. So I'm going to try and come out here and get this video done on the early side. I decided that, well, I haven't uploaded it, and it's going to be a little bit before I upload it. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to upload it, but I started to sort through the barn a little bit on some of the stuff. And I moved a bunch of stuff to the trunk of the Jetta just because I'm not immediately really driving the car. It's summertime. The AC in the Jetta does not work currently. And as you see, it afforded me some moving space. Not like a lot of room, of course, but it gave me a little bit of something. So we're getting there. My whole thing today, we're going to go ahead and put this guy back into the wagon. We're also going to go, I think, yeah. What is this? That's a coolant system cleaner. All right, some .3. Okay. So, I don't know immediately what size it is, but I need to try and re-bleed the clutch in that thing and see if maybe it just had a brain fart and it's sitting for as long as it did. I'm going to start with a 10 mil just because Volkswagen tends to like to put 10 mils on things. Coffee. But anyway, it's about time that I go ahead and put the ECM back in this thing and find out if ultrasonic cleaning it in the alcohol solution had any benefits. But if you remember, I told everybody this thing, the clutch pedal hit the floor and it didn't come back up the day I was going to take it to go get it fixed. Or at least the day I was going to start the process of having it fixed. It's a crapshoot. Damn it. Whether or not it'll work, but it's whatever at this point. Slide this off. Pop that up. I did figure out there's kind of a way to spin this around in a way that you come off of the relay before having to come out from under there. But ta-da! I don't know, who knows. The day this thing blew up on me, I kind of lost my temper. And I kind of sent it to the moon on revs. And so I don't actually know if I hurt the motor or not. So, fun time to find out, I guess, right? The point is, I was tired of moving this ECM back and forth across my damn toolbox. And I've done what I'm going to do with it for the time being, so there's nothing holding me back, really, from just putting it back in and seeing what happens. Now, see, you slide this under here, and then you get it good and under there, and then you can kind of just roll it around, and then it'll come back into position. You got to get over top of the relay that's in there. Okay, so there's that. Set this back down. Okay, so that's that. It's possible, I don't know how likely it is, it's possible that the brake reservoir just leaked down because it looks pretty damn empty, which would mean that I have a brake clutch leak, which it's not ideal. But I guess we're about to find out, see what it does. I really need to get another reservoir for this. back corner started crumbling on me last time I was messing with it. I don't think that did anything for it. That's right, let me grab the key. Figure since the ECM was out of it, I didn't really need to worry about anybody trying to steal the key, steal the car. Can't go nowhere on its own power, so fuck it. Alright, I guess let's find out how good or bad it runs while I try to pump this clutch pedal a little bit. You see, it sounds like it ran out of fluid. Well, it ain't got too much of a gallop, so I'll take that. I'm gonna be super pissed off if the clutch system has a leak and I was just dumb, because now the pedal's coming up pretty alright. It still runs, so we'll take that. That's a start. And then, since that seemed to help, we're just going to top it up a little bit more until it doesn't seem to want to take anymore. Oh, leaking where I don't want it to leak. Okay, that's a lot more than it was, so we're going to run with that for now and just kind of hope and pray. Actually, just going to sit this in the back of the truck. That's low enough that I'm not really trying to do anything with that. I need water and a rag. I need the water and rag. Might not actually end up needing the wrench. I'm not going to be able to like test drive the car properly to know whether or not the car is still throwing the same codes or not. But I can scan it later. What the hell was I coming over here for? Water. That's right, because it's in the trunk. It definitely dumped its guts when I lost my temper and revved the thing up to the moon, but it's still, I gotta say, these motors, they're pretty tough. They're hard to hurt, as far as I understand. They over-engineered the wrong parts of them, though, because these cars still have really weak wrist pins because they're small. Alrighty. That's all the water I've got right now in this here bottle. It looks like it was slowing down anyway. I'm not really trying to do all that much about it. Which way? One of these ways. There we go. Man, it's such a shame too, because this is such a clean car. I really wish this car would cooperate and just do what I need it to do. Come on, buddy. Okay, there we go. I say, why are we not? I guess let's restart it and see. Yeah, I mean, we got a clutch pedal. Yeah, I really need to adjust that damn... It's that stupid recirc valve that I put on here from the junkyard. I adjusted it too much to it being vent to atmosphere, and so now when I let off the throttle, the car freaks out because it's like, oh shit, where's all my air supply? And it's like, it's there. Trust me, guy, it's there. Oh boy, alright, well, it's running, and I'm here to tell you, I can almost damn near promise that the fucking thing ain't making good boost, because the check engine light's still running. Check engine light wasn't on before when it was just hanging out. Now it's still on. Yeah. No, still making the shitty noises. Small boost, limp mode. Yay. God, this car. I really was hoping. I was like, man, maybe if I, well, nope. Apparently not. Not today, not tomorrow, not next day. I don't know. The fact that it's driving again is good enough, because I'll put it on a trailer and take it to a damn shop and drop it off to them. Tell them, I don't want to hear back from them until they fix it. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to park next to the Jetta right here for the time being. Yeah, that'll do. Roll the window up. What I need is a giant car-sized ultrasonic cleaner that I can just drop the whole goddamn thing in. Seal up the transmission, seal up the motor, seal up the fuel tank, and then just throw the whole fucking car in it. Just the whole thing. But anyway, it opens up the driveway so that once Amanda leaves for work with the truck, I can pull the little sprayer rig that we've got out, and I can go ahead and I really need to spray. That's something that needs to happen. But, as you see, Passat still runs, it'll still move. I think what it was is I got so up in my feels about it because I was having an issue with my pride. And it's not that I'm a terribly proud person, it's just that I have sat here with this car for the last 14, 15 months. I've put a motor in it, I've put a clutch in it, I've put timing componentry in it. I've done everything that the car could possibly want. I've rebuilt the vacuum line system on it. I've made sure that all of the solenoids that have anything to do with boost control are all working and in, getting their proper sources and reference, whatever. Everything's as right as it can be. So there's either water damage somewhere or it's a bad tune. And so I was finally biting the bullet and admitting defeat and being like, all right, well, clearly this is outside of my capabilities of handling. So I'm going to take it to a professional who may or may not be able to do a much better job, figure out what happened, and get the car back together in a way where I can just drive the fucking thing. But no. That day, after driving around the backyard 2 or 3 times and washing it, and I mean, look at how good it still looks. Look at how fucking clean it still looks. And this, I haven't buffed it, I haven't waxed it, I haven't done anything. All I did was wash the fucking thing. I just washed it real good, and then I sprayed some shit on the plastic so that the plastics would look good. By the way, that was like a month ago, and that's still looking really good considering it's been rained on a bunch of different times and it's been in direct sunlight for hours on hours every day. That shit's all right. But it's like, you see the car's clean. It's not a bad looking car. The interior's pretty okay. Nothing's terribly broken or fucked up. It's just, man, I really wanted this car to work because I was really excited to have a 1.8T Passat wagon because it's like, man, I can put the dog in the back. We can make junkyard runs. And we did. Before it broke down, we did drive this thing out to a junkyard, and it did okay. Like, it wasn't perfect, but, you know, it was enough space in the back with the seat folded down. I could fit a bunch of shit in there. We fit some fenders and some headlights. I mean, the whole back end, back seats and stuff. No, it wasn't fenders. That's what it was. It was back seats and interior trim panels, plus front seats. I had a whole set of Beetle seats in here, and it fit. And we were just driving down the road chilling comfortably. But I don't know. The fact that it's at least still drivable, running, that's a start, because until I can sit here and let it idle for a long period of time and watch it and see what happens, see if it overheats, I don't know if I hurt the motor really without a compression test or watching it to see if it overheats. Now I took it off the road, so I can't just go run up on the ground, you know, up onto the strip and burn her down anymore, because it's not legal. I mean, I can put insurance on it and might be able to get by with like a good old boy local municipality person, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get away without getting a ticket or something. But basically, I need to put the front end back together. I need to put the bumper back on it correctly, wrap the thing up. I need to put a really good coat of wax on everything, and then I need to try and find somewhere in the yard to stash it so it doesn't, you know, rot away quite as badly. Because I don't want to lose this car. I've put a lot of time into it. I've put a lot of work into it. And I mean, it is a really decent looking car, and it is a really okay runner. And it's like, if it would just make the normal power or even just a little bit of extra power, it'd be so much better. But anyway, I just wanted to share with everybody a quick video of me actually doing something to put this thing back together and showing that it's running. And, you know, just, I haven't completely given up on it, even though I keep telling people I've given up on it. I'm eventually going to do something with it. But this bad girl here, the deeper I dig on this fucking car, the worse it gets. You know, obviously I knew about the little bit of rust issues, and I should have known about, you know, some of the other minor issues, but it's like, there's a lot of stuff under the hood, filth-wise, and just grease and nastiness that I wasn't expecting to find with how clean the outside was. I expected somebody to be all about detailing the inside and under hood and all that stuff for this car, but no. If they couldn't see it, it didn't exist. And when I pulled that intake manifold and serpentine belt tensioner off, and I saw all that nasty built-up grease and just fucking sludge and grime, and it was bad. So, I don't know when this thing's going to get done or get back on the road. I still have the intake manifold soaking. I should probably flip it, but I wanted to make sure that I let it soak in this stuff for plenty. Oh yeah, see, let's give this a quick little scrub. See, what I'm trying to hopefully accomplish is getting all of that oil that's caked up over the years out of there. Because if you look further down in there, it does start to show you little pieces of clean aluminum. So I'm basically just letting that soak until it's worth messing with again. And I'm still tinkering with the idea of going ahead since it's going to be so long before I can get this thing on the road, I'm strongly contemplating whether or not I want to go ahead and just pull the OBD2 ECM and intake and stuff off of that car over there and hammer down on this car. I have to order a couple of parts. I got to get like a secondary air injection plug. There's a hole in the block that it leaves behind when you remove the secondary air. I did decide I'm going to go ahead and remove the secondary air. If I'm going to swap it to OBD2, I'm going to go ahead and remove the secondary air. I'm going to delete the EGR valve. We're just going to get rid of that shit. I don't know. I know I did that What's a VR6 video, and I kind of explained that headers and other minor bolt-ons to do with the intake and exhaust don't really have a lot that they can offer, and that's still kind of true, but I still may, if I'm going to be doing the OBD2 conversion. In that conversion, I'm going to have to add a secondary exhaust O2 sensor to the exhaust, so I may just pull the stock exhaust manifold off of that car there, bring it over, and then what I'll do is if I order a set of headers, I can just take the O2 sensors from that car and put them in here, and then, you know, they'll fit in the header no problem, because most of the headers are set up for OBD2 setup. So it's like I can upgrade, reduce some of the stuff going on in my engine bay, and I can make it look good all in one shot for like $100-ish bucks. The only thing I really recommend is when it comes to the cheap headers for these, you'll notice they have really thick flanges on them. It's totally worth taking it to a local machine shop and having them, you know, put that on a decking machine and flatten that flange out just for good measure, just to make sure that you get a good seal across this. If I end up ordering some of this stuff, I'll let you guys know, but we'll get there to that one next time I do a video on it. As for that, that's pretty much it for this video. I know this is a bit of a short one. There's not a lot going on. There's not a lot that I can really show. I'm at a point where I desperately just need to clean out the barn. Like, I really just need to make the push, start stripping shit out of there, and just go from there. I'm at a point where I don't know where some of my tools are. I've lost some. I just don't know, and that's frustrating. So I need to clean up badly. But I still need to get this Passat here done, and I need to get other things done. But like I said, short video, making small moves just to say that I'm continuing to move forward. Motivation's hard when it's a bazillion degrees outside. Randy, you guys know, not only do both y'all work outside mostly, but you all up in that shop. This has been hot, and I just haven't felt good out here in it. Not to make excuses, of course, because, man, boy, I'd love to be out here sweating away, but like every time I come out here and I'll get 20 or 30 minutes into doing something while it's really hot, and I just start feeling really bad, just sick to my stomach. And don't get me wrong, I'm hydrating well. I got a little bit of some snack cakes in me since I've been sitting around, just because you guys know you got to build a tool shed when you ain't got nothing else going on. So that's what I was doing. I was healing and recovering, and I was building my tool shed. Ain't no big deal. Don't ask about the tools, but I tell you it's a shed. Anyway, I guess I should probably go ahead and start setting up for not today's video, but 2 days from now's video. I think I'm going to start doing the every 2 day, maybe even every 3 day, every now and again kind of schedule. I appreciate everybody that's been watching all my stuff. Believe me, it's amazing to get on the app in the morning and realize that people have taken time out of their days and nights and evenings and afternoons and all to watch the dumb shit that I'm posting or whatever. So, thank you all. It means the world to me. I know a lot of this content's just boring as hell. There's channels out there like Never Done Projects, Metal Art Customs, Rusted Metal Garage, Lone Wrench Garage. There's a bunch of really good, solid channels out there on the amateur side of things that are doing much more than I am. They are doing much better than I am. They have, more entertaining content. But here you guys are, plugging away, looking at the little bit of dumb shit that I try to upload. And, man, thank you. But, just, see all that nasty sludge everywhere? Yeah. It's that bad. It's that bad. It's that bad. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Love you. Bye.